It's solve math, 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 it's solve math. It's solve math. Hi viewers, my name is GEOCAN. Yes, and I'm your host. That is your humble host for Solve Math on the GEOCAN Educational Channel. Yes, today I must say I'm super elated. Why am I saying so? Yes, I have a question from a fan. Yes, by name Evans. Yes, and Evans wants GEOCAN Educational Channel Solve Math to help him tackle this particular question, which is based on finding the interior angles of a triangle, which is currently the topic we are treating on Solve Math. So I'll urge you to pay critical attention here as you also benefit from this. Good. What is the question seeking for? Yes, we are supposed to find angle H. Angle H. Good. And B, what type of triangle is the figure below? Yes. So we find angle H, then we go on to tell the type of triangle it is. Good. Let's tackle it. Let's have our solution. Good. Solution simply means how you solve it. Good. Yes. And we all know the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So let's do that. What it simply means is that when you add 40 degrees, 70 degrees, and 8 degrees, you should get 180 degrees. Basically, that is what it means. So we have 40 degrees plus 70 degrees plus h will be equal to 180 degrees, easy as ABC. Now, 40 degrees plus 70 degrees will give you 100 and what? 10 degrees. Plus your h is here, then your 100 and what? Your 80 degrees. Good. So now what is the next step? We are finding h. So we know that any number closer to h should be eliminated. It should go off, right? And you have 110 degrees here, which is positive. So in order to get rid of it, just subtract 110 degrees from both sides of the equation. So we have 110 degrees minus 110 degrees plus your h is equal to what? 180 degrees minus 110 degrees, because we are subtracting 110 degrees from both sides. Yes. So the next step, 110 degrees minus 110 degrees will give you 0. So it's been eliminated. 0 is nothing, so you just leave it. Then you have your h will be equal to now 180 minus 110. It's easy, right? 180 minus 110. 0 minus 0 is 0. 8 minus 1 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0. And 070 is the same as 70. Remember, I told you any digit with 0 in front is the same as that number. If you have 052, it's the same as 52. 063 is the same as 63. So 070 is the same as what? 70. So h is equal to what? 70 degrees. What it simply means that here, the value here is 70 degrees. That is all it means. So we'll be able to solve what? Find h for A. Now, let's look at B. Yes, what is B seeking for? What type of triangle is the figure what? Below. Good. So let's have this drawn. Good. Because we'll be able to find our H. So we know here is 40 degrees. Here is 70 degrees. Here is also 70 degrees. Good. So you will notice that two of their interior angles are equal. Yes, and in triangle, for an angle or for a triangle which has the two interior angles equal, it is known as an isosceles triangle. Yes, isosceles triangle. I hope you got it. Yes, this was easy for us to determine because we are able to find the value of h. Yes, and now, pay critical attention here. What it simply means is that if your value for H is wrong, automatically your answer for B will also be wrong, because you will not get the accurate value or angle to be able to determine the type of triangle you have. Yes, this brings us to the end of today's session of Solve Math. I call this session Evans session. Why? Because it was necessitated by a question from Evans, a fan of Solve Math, that is a fan of GEOCAN Educational Channel. Yes, you're also a fan of GEOCAN Educational Channel. I'll urge you to let your questions through in as GEOCAN I will tackle them myself. So we'll meet again for another session on Solve Math. It's Solve Math, Love Math. Adios.